Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Headed out right. And his first pass falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Looks away from one. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running once more with Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, and softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and just 2 to go. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Sending the tight end in motion left. Williams on first down. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That's pretty much textbook defense right there and how to stop a drop play. Guys near the line, keeping their eyes in the backfield, and then you collapse all running lanes as soon as he got the ball.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion. Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. At the 20. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Yeah, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Gibbs again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stuck for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Tiger! 12! DC! Jester!
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
180! Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang!
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. The Lions won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't Good chance in a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch, a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball. We just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, it's gone. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, Steve. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Like 20. What's that?
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He still has room inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes. Ric Flair. What? Like 20. Super 1.
From the gun, Goff. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. And just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Not. Hey, lift. 180.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Like 20. What's that?
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. 40. Hits the 20. And it's a house call. Pick 6. 6. Touchdown, Chicago. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Wait, 20, Ric Flair. Hey, 76. Hey, Shell.
Goff trying to get here after the pick. Big strike here to Williams. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. PAT effort coming up. Extra point not too confident, but he had enough to go. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worried about have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. A draw now. This is Swift. And this is going to bring up 3rd down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Diggs dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. A lot of space ahead. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
180!
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's it. quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock, in second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Hey, let's go. My 20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Black 20, super 1, super hardball. 5. Hold on. Check.
Goff now, third and long. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Go, 12, 180.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Escapes the pocket. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Like 20.
Again, left side for Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Super. Maverick. What's that?
Throw here, 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Williams to throw on first. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, here's Williams. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around, some more from Ford Field on its way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He rolls to his right. He's going to run for it. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They've got first down here from the 36. On play action, here's Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Here's Williams. He'll set up the screen. Blitz. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball. But he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense to the line. Second down. Working from the gun, Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked out by Ennis Raikstrom. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, as soon as his quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Super! Super 66!
Out of the shotgun, Gone. Headed out right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Detroit calls timeout in second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, 5. Hey, lift. Lift.
Play action here with Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. He won't go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
DC, like what? Hey, Shell. Shell. Go, 12, go. 76, tell him. 76. 76. Turbo set.
One final shot before the half. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
DC, 4 down. Black 20. Turbo.
Goff to the air now. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He finds Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can't get to win-win.
Second and 6 coming up here.
We go tonight. White 20.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. In 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
We go. Super. Yes, sir. Yes, 12. What's up?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And Goff finds the field on the slide after finding enough for the 1st.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Hey, kill. 180. Turbo.
From the red zone now. Ohio State takes it away. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Fights his way through a tackle. It's a foot race. The 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears make it 17 all.
17. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Shout, 180.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Taken in by Williams outright. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Case. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. When you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
14.
1st down throw from Gall. Forced out to his right. Big strike here to Williams. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that outlet.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, and set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
White 20. Turbo set.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he will not score, but that does set him up wrong with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gibbs will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
4 down. White 20. What's that?
From the gun, Gall. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
White 20. Hey, kill. Ric Flair.
Gibbs. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
White 20. What's that?
Again, it's Gibbs. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. It's the point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. It's his target. That's DJ Moore. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
The Bears, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bears.
We reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And bring the tight end left. First down throw by Williams. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They go with Monangai here. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
What is it on?
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Black 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Completed over the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Maverick, Maverick. Shell.
On 1st down, it's gone. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Go to the line. Hey, wait, 12. Hey, 5.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And they get Joe as he was trying to make something happen. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. They got one right there with that sack.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
White 20.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And take him down right along the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Tonight. Rick Flair. Obama. Super 1.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down.
What? Hey, 180. Turbo.
He's back to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, well, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. Cuts right. He's got it in the red zone. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Tiger, Tiger. Value 3, value 3.
Back to throw. Complete to St. Brown outright. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Shell! Shell! Go, 12, go!
He'll look to throw it. Complete left side. It's just long. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
We go tonight. Hey, kill. 180.
Here he is to throw. He's still going at the 30. And he gets down to 24 before he stops. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a 38-yard look here. kick is good. He got it. And those two misses are gone and forgotten. He gets the one that counts to win the game. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott.